Well, welcome to Papa Bear's Peppers, and I'm Harold. Today we're going to be doing a review on the yellow fever. This is a beautiful pepper, and from my research on it, the yellow fever is a variant of the King Naga. And over the years, according to what I've seen from online, is that it just started getting more and more yellow pods. And this is supposed to be one of the hotter yellow fever, carrying citrus notes similar to a Fatali pepper, which is a smaller, not as hot as this one, but nevertheless a good pepper. So while this isn't going to be a scorching, screaming hot pepper, it's going to be a hotter one on the yellow. Some say that it's hotter than the yellow moruga. Some say it's hotter than the yellow scorpion. And so I'm looking forward to trying this one out and seeing what it's like. This is the yellow fever. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. This was grown by Bill Corbett, and I went ahead and bought a box from Bill because there was peppers that I really liked that he grew. So went ahead and got this and asked him to give me a variety of his good peppers. This happens to be one of them. True to form, these are a big pepper, golf ball size, which I agree. Little oil on that blade, as you can see. Nice little shine. Now it does have that, I guess you could say, that sweeter smell, if you will. That's kind of similar to what you would get off of the Fatali. And so I like the smell of it so far. We'll see how it's going to be. Looks good inside. I see if I can see any oil pockets in this one. I know there's a lot of oil on the blade. Trying to leave all the placenta in there. Well, this side's a little better. I'll show you. This is a really good side, and you can see where that's really got a lot of placenta on it. This side, I probably didn't cut it perfect. I thought I cut it right down the middle, but this side here, not quite as much of the placenta as this side. So we'll see what's going on here. Not going to gut it out too bad. Just wanted to get a couple of these because if I like it, it's a great alternative to using for the Fatali peppers. So put this back together. Again, this is the yellow fever. Good sized peppers, nice volume. Right away I can tell it's going to be that sweeter. I can pick up on the citrusy on this one. Definitely has that citrus note to it. That's pretty pleasant, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty pleasant pepper, actually. A little bit of bitter right at the end there. But it's a good pepper. Heat's picking up some now. Indicative of a Naga, which they creep. They go real slow and they ramp up. Get those seeds out of my mouth. There were some more seeds in there. So the flavor was citrusy. You could tell. It almost had the smell of citrus on it. Um, the heat has picked up, but it ramped up slow. Good heat level for a yellow pepper. As you know, when they get like the yellow colors like that, they tend not to be quite as hot as the reds and the chocolates. Now that throat, it went right back in here for the burn, which is a little funny on a Naga. I expect the Nagas to be more of my tongue burn. It's a good pepper though. The flavor, it is very close to Vitali flavor with a little more punch. It seems like all of the burn is on my throat. So I would, now it's hard to say, non-chili head, yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna probably say it's up there, 8 or 9. For me right now, with my tolerance the way it is, I would say 5 or 6. But you know, right now, I've been eating so many of these peppers that it is what it is. It's a nice burn. It's not like it's really super hot. It's a real creepy heat though. You know what I mean? If you've ever had a Naga or a ghost pepper, it's just like that. It goes, and the ramp is really slow, and then it just gradiates its way up, which is very, I expect that, and I'm ready to react to that as far as a Naga is concerned. Good sized peppers. I didn't see a lot about the productivity of it. I don't know. As far as the productivity is concerned, I might get with Bill Corbett on that. I might get with Jim Duffy on that. They've both grown it. Jim's grown it and isolated it. So it might be better to ask that question as far as productivity. Refining Fire Chilies, he sells those seeds there. Bill Corbett had these. Now I don't know if he's still selling boxes of peppers, but Bill Corbett is the one that grew this one, and he would have an idea on how much productivity he had with it. But good pepper. It's definitely up there in regards to yellow berried peppers. The burn sticks around because it takes a while for it to ramp up. It goes up and then it just stabilizes and stays there for a minute, which is pretty cool. So good pepper. Like I said, flavor wise, I'm thinking that's going to be good powder. It's probably a better flavored pepper for hot sauces. If you want a little more heat than a Vitali, that's a good one. Vitalis are really good peppers too. It's a different kind of burn altogether. The capsicum in them, the capsaicin is different. It's a more acidic capsaicin, which gives it a unique burn, which translates when it's crossed with other peppers, why growers like to use the Fatale during their crosses, because they get that different capsaicin in there. It projects the heat a little bit more. Hence, Primatale. Good pepper. Heat, again, it went up and it graduated, and then it just plateaued. If I wasn't eating peppers like I was, this would probably be a really good pepper. But I'm doing a lot of peppers lately. So that was a good pepper. It's definitely a little bit lower on the register. It's, not, but it's good. Not as hot as these Primos. So good pepper though. It's ramping down. I like it though. Flavor wise, definitely it's a good one. If you're looking for that citrusy flavor, that would be good for a hot sauce that you want that citrusy type flavor for seafoods type hot sauces. If you're making it for the masses, you could use less pepper and retain that heat up there. So, good powder, I bet. I don't know, but I would assume it's a pretty good powder. So. Well, that was the Yellow Fever. That was grown by Bill Corbett, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I bought a box off of him because I wanted some of the variants that he's growing to see what I think, if they're a good one for planting for next year. So I'm definitely going to be doing my Death Spiral variants, but I want to see some other ones. So. All right, well, this is Harold with Papa Bear's Peppers. Have a great day and keep growing.